when you're putting up those numbers and you got a guy like Jack Campbell behind you, it's going to be pretty tough to lose.
Yeah, I mean, the way Jack Campbell's playing right now, it's almost impossible for this Leafs team to lose. I know Montreal is not a great goal-scoring team, and like tonight, the Leafs definitely kept everything. Like there wasn't a lot of high danger chances for Jack Campbell to, really have to stretch out and make a save. There's one or two, but every time a shot comes in at Jack Campbell, he's just there waiting for it. He's in great position. He's calm in the net. He's not moving around a lot. There's not rebounds. And if there is a rebound, it's like falling right in front of him. Boom, glove on it. Play's done and over with. Like he's just such a calming influence back there. And that's something the Leafs have not had, kind of in their playoff tenure up until this year. And it's so nice to see him just come in confident, calm, and absolutely getting the job done for the boys.
And he does a good job of playing well after having a long break. Like there'll be stretches where Montreal can't get a shot for 5 minutes and they come back and then the next shot is a rush chance. He's usually there for that big save. There were very, very few times tonight when I said, "Oh, like what a good save, oh my goodness," or anything like that. But just solid. Just everything, he's keeping it either he's directing it far away from the net or he's keeping it right to himself with the rebounds. He's doing a great job of controlling everything. He looks so composed, and Sportsnet showed, I didn't catch this after the first game, but I think he's a lot more confident. I think maybe the Leafs psychologists or the coaches, they kind of had a talk with him after earlier in the year when he was ripping on himself a little too much. They asked him about the Josh Anderson goal after game one, and he said, "I thought I played it well." He's like, I did everything I could. It just went in. So I think we're seeing just a very, very confident version of Jack Campbell, and it is absolutely showing. He had a .951 save percentage coming into this one. I don't know what it's at, but he got a shutout, so it went up.
Yeah, I think it's in the 960s now. I think I just caught that post game. I don't want to give a specific, but it's in the 960s now. And I mean, if you're getting that level of goaltending, no team's going to beat the Leafs. Obviously, 960 goaltending is not a normal for NHL goalies, but hey, he's been fantastic in this series. And there's nothing going forward that really makes me think that all of a sudden he's going to, turn into a pumpkin in the next series. So and it couldn't happen to a better guy. In like, it's clear that the teammates love him. You hear him in the media, and he's always, very thankful, very kind, and it's just nice to see someone who, seems to be such a good guy, get results when it has been a little bit of a long time coming for him.
Yeah, and to that nice guy point, I watched this interview tonight again, and they asked him, like, what does it feel like to be out dueling Carey Price? And he's like, well, I wouldn't say I'm out dueling him. He's playing well. We're both just doing our things for the team. And then he kind of had to like go into why the Leafs defense is so good. But while doing so, he complimented, yeah, they did a good job of stopping the rush because Montreal is so dangerous on there. He complimented every facet of all the teams that he's playing. And that's Campbell to a T. It's funny to think that coming into this series, we weren't even really questioning whether Fred would start game 4. It almost seemed like a certainty unless we were down 2-1 and Campbell was playing good or something. But he has just played so good that any question of leaving him out of a game is non-existent because he needs to play for us. He's excellent.
Yeah, especially like a lot of times goalies on a back-to-back, it's known that their play dips a little bit. For him to come out on a back-to-back, again, we've said it, a couple times tonight, he didn't have the craziest workload, but he didn't let a goal in tonight, man. Like, straight up, Jack Campbell just had a shutout on a back-to-back in a playoff game versus the Montreal Canadiens. Like, there's no more pressure on a goaltender, no more really difficult circumstances. I know the Habs aren't the best team, but, like, he came over it, overcomes that hurdle, and boom, here we go. Like, the John Tavares injury really, brought a dampener on this team and starts making you question things. Team responded well, and Jack Campbell responded well, and at this rate, if everything kind of stays similar to how it is, like especially goaltending and defensively, this Leafs team's not an easy out, even if you are, some of the elite teams in the NHL.